Okay, this is a brief overview of Scoutbook. When you log into Scoutbook, after you log in, you'll end up at a page like this. And my dashboard is an important thing for you. So you click on my dashboard. Scoutbook's really just a social network where you can control scouts. And here you see the page. Here's my den with all my boys. This percentage is the percentage to their next rank, and so all of these are arrow of light. Let me go to Kinsey just so you can see that and what the individual pages look like. Here's Kinsey, his photos in there, what Denny's in. He's in 308. The parent is Donovan. I guess I don't know where Monica is. I'll have to fix that. And here are his advancements, his different activity badges, his current rank Webelos, all his past ranks, and the compass thing, and then various awards that he's achieved. I don't have all the belt loops in, and we won't have them all in because they're incredibly tedious to go back in and do them one at a time. And so over time, our boys will get this naturally just by the activities of the pack in your den. The connections is how you control parents, and we'll take care of that on an administrative level. This is advancements, awards, leadership, and so right now you see 24 days over here. Kinsey has been a dinner for 24 days, and so he has that. Service logs, reports, all kinds of good stuff. Let me take you to a den. Up here at the top, there's always navigation. It shows you where you are. Another important aspect that can save you a ton of time is on any page, whether it's a den or just an individual scout, there's this banner here. If you click it, you can immediately jump to a different scout, which is incredibly helpful. So let me jump to the den. Sometimes it takes a while to load. Refreshing it helps. So here's Den 6, the three leaders, myself, James, and Mary, and each individual scout. Actually, let me switch dens to a different one to show you this. This is a fake den and an inactive den for the Webelos. So let me show you how to create an event for this den. You go to upcoming events, and here you see our calendar, things that are coming up, the fish fry, den leader meeting, so on and so forth. Actually, I think that's on the wrong date. I think I'll have to look at that. So let's add an event. This is for Webelos Den X, and it's going to be a den meeting. Since it's a den meeting, the three active Webelos that are in this den are automatically included as invitees. And let's say we're going to work on the Readyman badge. So everyone knows where it is, and it's going to be at First Methodist Church. It is going to be June 16th at midnight. Sure, why not? This is not an outdoor activity. Yeah, I do want to ask for parental involvement because I'm going to need some help with this. And so I'm going to set up a reminder for this. I'm going to do it one day before. I only need one reminder, and so this will send out an email to the registered emails of the Webelos' parents. reminding them, oh, we have a meeting. We're working on Readyman badge. And it will also include, hey, I need help with this. And so this is great if it's like a camp out or something like that, or you need to know who's going to be there. It'll send an RSVP and they'll check it off. There's preset BSA permission slips for activities that can be sent and attached with this also. But since we're working on the Webelos badge, let's look activity badges, and we're going to work on Readyman. So I'm going to go into Manage Advancements, and I'm going to say we're going to work on the Readyman badge. And see here, it has all the requirements for the Readyman, but we're not going to do them all. We'll say we're going to do 1 through 4. So the home assignments are 5. We'll say let's do 5 through 8 as a home assignment. So we're going to set that. Now, I'm going to save this. And so now we have this event. Let me go over to my den to show you what you can do now. So let me find a past event. We'll go to the last den meeting. Okay, when you're at your den meeting now, here are all the invitees. When you're there, you can click attendance and you can go in and check off who's there. Press save. And the great thing about this system is if you had achievements that you entered into the event, those achievements are automatically logged into the Scout's profile. And so they're ready to be sent to BSA, and it advances them in their rank. And so this was a Boy Scout camp out, a Boy Scout meeting with Troop 308. And so the boys who are checked off got credit for that, which is an Arrow of Light requirement, which is very helpful and can save you a lot of time and paperwork. Let me show you how to enter in advancements for your den also. So this is the fake Webelo den again. And down at the bottom, you see this quick entry. I'll show you two different, well, I already showed you one way to enter in achievements by the event, and that's the best way to do it. This is the second best way. Go into quick entry. I'll give them a belt loop just for simplicity. And so let's say all these boys got the chest belt loop. And I'm going to say I'm going to use these 3 since Ryan and Brandt are just inactive right now and we're not quite sure what it is. And so they did these 3. And we'll say they did the pin too. And so when did they complete it? They completed it on the 25th. This approved and recorded, I'm going to leave blank, but you can check it off and you'll understand why. Let me show you why I'm leaving it blank. So I'm going to save this. hopefully this website's going to speed up significantly on June 1st when they do an update. But it's not terrible. I found it works better in Firefox than any other browser. All right, so now at the bottom, we can go down to DIN reports, and it hadn't updated yet, but if you click here, and it should say 3 or 6 here in approval. And so now, let me go back to show you that. Under reports, there's really only one report you need as a DIN leader, and that's need approval. And so now we see, a belt loop and a pin, and it's these requirements that they've achieved, the ones we just checked off. And so if a parent was in there and they finished home requirements that you assigned and they entered them in, you'd know it here by looking. And so we're going to say we're going to approve them all. So now I go back to the DIN. Let's see Bill Webelow. Now he has his chest pin and his chest belt loop. Now the other way, I should have stayed there. The other reports that you will not be using are the purchasing report that tells our achievement person what they need to buy at the store, and also the awarding report that will be used for PAC meetings or anytime we're giving out awards. But these are not things you'll need to use at all. So let me show you the third way, and the rather tedious way of entering in achievements. You can go into an individual Scout's page and go to advancement. Well, he needs a bobcat. Let's give him a bobcat. So you see all of the old bobcat requirements, and they will be the new ones on June 1st. So you click on that, and it goes into, okay, there's the one. Okay. Go in here. Oh, well, yeah, it was today too. So all of these are just one at a time, and the system's based on dates. So you have to go in and enter a date for every requirement. Very tedious. But you can work with it this way. I think quick entry is a lot easier and significantly faster. Let me show you how to get to your roster for your DIN. Down at the bottom, another aspect of this is print roster. So you can go here and say, we want Weeblo's DIN X, show adult leaders, show parents and guardians, show their phone numbers, show their email. So let's view the roster. And it spits it out. All the information, I didn't put in phone numbers or fake phone numbers. And so you can just print it off if you ever need your roster. Your DIN, and I don't know if I have it turned on here. There will be a PAC forum where we can post, like here is a fake camp out entry. And so where we can post, oh, here's where you register for the new camp out. Boom, there you go. Go through it, order it, and you're done. There will also be individual DIN forums. I mainly see that for posting information, upcoming things, and things like that, as opposed to a traditional discussion forum. Well, that's for the whole pack. Let me get back to a DIN. And show you how to send it. If you need to send a message, you can go to your DIN page, and once again, send message. Actually, this would, let me do it at a different DIN. Actually, I can do it from here. It shows it. We'll do it from DIN 6, just so you can see it a little bit better. So we're going to send a message. Send message. And the nice thing about this, as opposed to group emails, which some of the DINs use, are emails. I know right now I'm sending out emails and in group text for the same event, and it's somewhat tedious. Since I went in from a DIN level, all my DIN parents are checked. Right now, we don't have any scouts. You see here on mine the little cell phone. It means I can accept text messages. And actually, I think my setting is I prefer them. And so whenever a message is sent, I get it as a text as opposed to an email, but it comes from the same system. And so all at once you can do this. The other great thing about this is, over the next 3 months, I want to put the panic information. And over the next 3 months, I want to put my DIN's information in events. And so I don't have to type that. It just propagates it, done. My DIN knows it. They know where to be and what to do. And then I type whatever else out. Put a nice subject. Hey guys. Maybe I want to include Evan on this and Mandy. I just click them. Send message. It goes out. Of course, you want to attach a file, so on and so forth. This is a great, easy way to do it for us. Let me go back to my dashboard to show you one other thing. When you click my dashboard, down here, it's a lot of the same thing, like messages I've received, which I've never used, but I can go to reports. And under reports, there's a report builder. This current progress to Arrow of Light is one that's great as a DIN leader. Because I can go in here and see who's done what. Who's missing in the old system, the technology badge. I have 3 scouts missing that. David, Gerardo, and Vaden. So, we really need a plan to do a technology one in a DIN meeting probably to get those 3, that badge. Then visit a troop meeting. Everyone's done it except Cole. So, I need to talk to Cole and Courtney and get him to a troop meeting with us. But you can see where everybody is on the same page without having to enter. When it's gold, if I remember correctly, it means it's something that has been awarded. When it's blue, it's something that's been approved. If it's green, it's something that's been completed. And so this is a great, easy way to see where your scouts are right now. It's very simple to use. You go into Report Builder. I'm creating a Cub Scout report. Um, oh yeah, we'll do it. Let's do compass point emblem. I want to see, show dates. I want custom scouts. So I want my den. I'm not going to give it a title because I'm not going to save this. I did something wrong. Activity badges. Should have done one I tested. There we go. And so this shows the percentage of the activity badge they're done. It shows the dates certain ones finished it. That's a nice little report. And so, and actually I can look here. I could go through on this one and look at the technology ones like science, engineering, to see if the three who are missing a technology one, if they've started one. And so that's another way to go about it. But the report builder is a great tool for helping you plan future DIN meetings. All the requirements on June 1st will switch to the, and actually they are now, to the new Cub Scout requirements. Let me go to my account. I don't know if I can get to it from there. So let's go to my account to show you a few things. Obviously, edit profile. Well, yeah. Edit profile, make sure my information is correct here. If you put in a mobile number and you tell it who your provider is, that's how they send you text messages, basically through email. So I'm going to cancel that. You can see in here, over time, our service camping hiking logs are kept here. It shows your positions. It shows training, and it syncs training, and most everybody's training's up to date. There are a few holes that we're trying to fill. So all my training, it shows YPT. I know it expires 8/18. My connections, since I'm pack admin right now, I have connections to all the boys. And I'll show you that on your DIN level too. That's not something you need to mess with. The pack admin will always take care of that for you. So let me get to my DIN to show you how connections work. So you go to Connections Manager, which is not something you really need. And this is just for my DIN. And so Brad, who set up as an admin, Rebecca Carroll, who's our advancement chair, myself as an admin, Mandy is chairman. Lee, I need to fix Lee's. If it's green, it's full control. It means they can edit the profile, edit advancements, and approve achievements. So, like Laura for Sammy, she can view the profile. We're not letting parents edit the profile because it can mess up the sync with the BSA system too easily. And so she can view the profile and she can edit advancements. And so if Sammy achieves something at home, she can go in and enter it here if she wishes. And I'll see it on an approval report. and I can approve it. The nice thing is, on individual advancements, you can like attach a file to prove you did it or something like that, a JPEG or something. And so this is where you can see um, where all that works out. Other than that, this is going to be a great system. It takes a little bit of time to get used to it. What we're going to do to begin with is, you see I have a Wolf 999, a Bear 999, and the Weeblo's Den X. These are the DINs you'll be assigned to as DIN leaders first. So you can go in, you can play around and figure out how the system works. And then once you have it figured out, just contact me and I'll assign you to your real DIN. Your DINs are already fully set up. Most of the parents are already in there. Like I know Cameron's parents are not, and I need to get that added. This gear, you can always change what you see. And so after June 1st, I'll go in and edit the DINs and advance them to the next rank. All these broken chains here, that's because we haven't invited the parents to be part of the system. This closed chain means I have a connection to Cameron because I'm DIN administrator. And you would see it too, Mandy, because you're DIN leader. But these open ones, see, Ryan Back has never been invited. And so at the beginning of the Scout year, probably either in the summer when you as a DIN leader asked me to, or later on with the pack, we'll send invites out to everybody, and hopefully everybody will accept them. And we'll go from there and get it all set up, because then they can go in and see their advancement and how their son's progressing. But this can be a great tool. Definitely ask questions. The one thing we are asking you to remember is, and we'll get it right, so if he was a tiger, we'll get that taken care of. But all the belt loops and stuff like that, don't go in and award them, because then it's going to go into a purchasing report, and it's going to be a purchasing report. It's going to be purchased for something we don't need, and it'll just be a hassle. So I do appreciate y'all's time, and I'm sure I'm there in the room and can answer any questions. Thanks a lot.